One option to increase the flexibility of the Marine Corps is to build giant seaplanes. Seaplanes that would be the size of the Airbus A350, about a 1.2 million pound total weight of aircraft. The same kind of engines would be used as the Airbus A350. It would be built similar to a C-5 in construction, have a long through deck, a ramp at the back, and perhaps a nose that can open as well for loading and unloading. It would be an amphibious aircraft. It would have landing gear as well, so it could land on dry land. What this enables the Marines to do is to relatively rapidly reinforce a Marine position. That could mean that very large Marine ships could be built. Ships that could be built by the Navy, which would be able to service several thousand Marines. They would only have a few hundred Marines on board for routine operations, but if it was necessary to deploy the Marines, the seaplanes would be launched, carrying perhaps up to 800 Marines on board. The seaplane would land in the water, and an extendable arm, similar to the kind of jetways used at airports but much longer, would be built onto the ship. It would swing out and would connect with the seaplane. The Marines would then be transferred onto the ship. So a relatively small number of Marines would be kept for routine operations, but when military operations become necessary, the total personnel of the ship could be rapidly built up. Additionally, by landing in the water, could drive amphibious vehicles out its tail ramp, which could then also further reinforce a landing position. The engines would be mounted over the wings to prevent them from dragging through the ocean and to prevent seawater ingestion. The nose of the aircraft could open up, and a small forward ramp could be also installed, similar to a C-5 transport. This could enable it to make a beach landing and deliver equipment directly onto the shore, but then there's the danger of it becoming stranded on the beach and unable to return to the water, grounding badly. Placing the engines over the wing makes maintenance much more difficult, but it's really the only way to keep the engines out of the water.